Flower blossoms, they say, are the jewels in the crown of summer. And not too long ago, I met a mother-daughter team who have managed to take their flowers and put them in the crowns of all the seasons, no matter what the occasion. And it all began right here in a flower garden. It's a warm summer's day at Black Sheep Gardens in West Chazy, New York. On hand and knee, the weeding is an endless task. Keeping the crabgrass and dandelion in check makes for stronger, larger, and more vibrant colors in the dozens of species of flowers grown here every year for a generation.
I've always had a love for flowers. I followed my grandmother around. She was a farmer. She had huge gardens, and she is my inspiration.
We grew up in the gardens. We had a border collie that ran the gardens with us. We picked tomatoes, we picked beans, we picked flowers. All of our old pictures are with goats in the gardens, and that's where we grew up. That's where we played. That's where our life was. I used to make pressed flower bookmarks. That's where I started, actually. We would pick the flowers and put them in the books for 2 weeks or whatever, and make bookmarks, and then we'd sell them at my mom's shop or the craft shows or wherever we could sell on the farmer's market.
Over the years, the family has supplemented their income selling farm fresh produce and flower bouquets at the local farmer's market in Plattsburgh. Occasionally, Pam would get a wedding job, but these were more about boutonnieres and table sprays, not much art in it, until Pam remembered that her daughter had a love of flowers too. So she picked up the phone.
So I approached her. I said, I would love to, in my retirement years, not really retire, but go into design work. What do you think? And she was all about it. And so that's how it blossomed. We just dove right into it.
By word of mouth and a snappy website, but no actual storefront, and nixing any hints that they were traditional florists, Pam and Leah got right to work. If they couldn't grow it on the farm and to keep it fresh all year round, the ladies also depend on imported blooms from around the world.
We call ourselves artists, and we like to flow with the flowers, and we want every bride's dream to come true, and what's in their mind and what they dream of having. And then it's really fun to go into their dream and make it happen.
I am a perfectionist. I'm an artist. I'm a mom. I just feel very fulfilled when a bride is happy, a client is happy with what we've given them. We put our heart and soul into these weddings. We pick and choose every single flower. We go to, we don't have the flowers delivered. We go to the supplier. We make sure they're all perfect. In a sense, the flower can be perfect. It can't be perfect, but yeah. So when it's delivered and the bride is happy, that's all we ask for.
What Lee and I like to get out of the dream is the actual design work that we're now being able to do, and seeing the smile and knowing that bride is very happy. We get a lot out of that.
You can get a hold of Pam and Leah through their website. That's blacksheepgardens.com. You can ask them a question or maybe even set a date. But one note of caution, they are already being booked well into next year. So don't delay. For People Near Here on Mountain Lake Journal, I'm Derek Muirden at the Black Sheep Gardens, West Chazy, New York.
People Near Here on Mountain Lake PBS is supported by Valcour Brewing Company.